The light he carried. In a small town, there lived a young boy named Amin. He was not the strongest, not the richest, and not the smartest in school. But Amin had one big dream: to become a carrier of the Qur'an. Every morning before the sun rose, while others were still asleep, Amin would wake up. He washed his face, prayed 2 rak'ahs, and sat quietly with his mushaf. His room was small, his lamp was dim, but his heart was full of hope. Sometimes, memorization was easy, sometimes, it was very hard. There were days when the verses flowed like water, and days when one ayah felt heavier than a mountain. One night, tired and frustrated, Amin closed his mushaf and cried. Ya Allah, he whispered, I forget quickly. I am weak. Why is this so hard for me? That night, he slept with tears on his pillow. In his dream, he saw a long road. It was dark. People were walking with empty hands. They were scared and confused. Then Amin looked at his own hands and saw light. Bright, warm light was coming from his chest. An angel said to him, This is the Qur'an you carried with patience. This is the Qur'an you did not abandon when it became difficult. When Amin woke up, his heart was calm. He understood something important. The Qur'an is not memorized by the tongue alone, but by patience, sincerity, and struggle. Years passed. Amin grew older. His hair changed, but the Qur'an remained fresh in his heart. When he recited, people became quiet. Not because his voice was perfect, but because his words came from a heart that lived with the Qur'an. One day, his teacher said to him, "Oh Amin, do you know who the truly is?" Amin shook his head. The teacher said, "It is not the one who finishes quickly, it is the one who holds the Qur'an when life is heavy, who returns to it after forgetting, who respects it in action, not only in recitation." Amin smiled. He finally understood. The Qur'an did not just enter his memory, it shaped his character. It softened his speech, it guided his choices, it became his companion in loneliness and his light in darkness. And on the day when all people will look for shade, the Qur'an will look for Amin. It will say, "Oh Allah, He guarded me when others neglected me, honor Him today." Lesson for every student of the Qur'an: struggle in memorization is not a failure, it is a sign of sincerity. Forgetting is part of the journey, not the end of it. The Qur'an loves the one who returns, again and again. Being Amin's living the Qur'an, not rushing it. If the Qur'an is heavy today, it will be light for you tomorrow, and for you forever. May Allah make you among Ahlul Qur'an, the people of Allah and His chosen ones. White Heart Open Book.